Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is King Red 950. This is really fucking late at night, and I'm tired as hell. But this is my friend Chris.
Hello.
Hello. He's very nerdy. We love him.
You, sir, wound me with that.
Alright. He's also called Lackey, because to the man of 1,000 decks. But this is his... How are we going to do it? Interesting deck of the week with...
Or as I like to call it, Utter Madness.
Utter Madness. We'll go with that.
Yeah.
And, yes. So, we're going to let him get started. This deck is filled with tech choices out the ass. And he's going to explain as well as he can. I'm going to give you a note. He hates the meta, so if you see his stuff not so meta, get over it. Alright.
Okay, first off is Strauss, because of the fact that I do use certain heroes in here so I can search for them. Then, we have a singular Doomlord, because Doomlord does screw over Ixies, because he ditches their materials when he sends them 2 turns away, and it also annoys people. Then, 2 Destiny Hero Defenders, because they're solid walls, and I never keep them out long enough for people to abuse their effects. I learned that lesson the hard way.
It's got a huge ass!
Then 2 Destiny Hero Plasmas, they are my favorite card, mainly because of the fact, 1, they say, screw your effects, and 2, you can use certain cards to get around the fact that certain things can't be tribute summoned, like used for tribute summons, like scapegoat tokens. Then 1 Dogma, I really need a second one of him, but pretty much he's one of the 4 monsters that can cut opponents' life points in half, and he's the easiest one to do it. He's also a 3,400 point beater. Then,
Alright, so that's the end of the hero engine. This is the Warrior Toolbox's engine, so continue.
2 Moron Captains to help speed things up with special summoning and whatnot. Then 1 Obnoxious Celtic Guard and Command Knight, because Noxious Celtic Guard's effect keeps him alive for most cases, if he has 1,800 points. And Command Knight, with that's a best friend combo, so you can't really touch either of them. Then 1 Gagaga Gardener, mainly because his effect helps keep him alive longer, and it does fuel some of the stuff for the deck. And Ixie use. Now, we're 1 Jude Fighter, he's a tuner, and the fact that he can switch monsters' positions on me. Then, this card, Justice Bringer. I mainly use him for the fact that he can stop the special summon monster's effects, so it is one of those fun ways. Now, we're on to the Synchro stuff. Synchron.
Whatever.
1 Quick Draw Synchron, because I do use Nitro Warrior, but I don't use Nitro Synchron. I use him with Quobon combo. Then Drunk Synchron, because he's a good 3-star tuner. He brings back a level 2 lower monster. And then 2 little Quobals, because 1, they're adorable. 2, with Quick Draw Synchron, instant 7-star in combo. Now, it's time for the random bullshit.
Yes, this is the ass ton of random tech choices that Chris loves.
1 Armored Bee, because I cannot find a Gale of the Whirlwind, but Armored Bee is good enough for me. Because it's pretty much half poke. Then, Summoner Monk, because this deck does have a decent amount of normal spells, and there are times I do not need to use them, so ditch, Stratos, then Stratos add Plasma, so I'll be set next turn. Then, Chaos Necromancer, for if things get hairy, and it's like late game, graveyard's full of monsters, he'll be up to a good 6 grand in points. Then, this card is pure lulz, the Mighty Amoeba.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, he runs Amoeba. He also runs Creature Swap. Only 1. Best combo. And I'm telling you, I've dueled this deck. Every time he draws that Amoeba, he has that fucking Creature Swap with him.
And that's an instant 2 grand points of pain.
It's true. Continue.
And then Calculator, because if I get the higher level monsters out, have him out, that's at least, if I have level 8 Synchro or Plasma or Dogma, that's an instant 3,000 point beater. And with Dogma out, that's about 64 points of damage. Shield Warrior, because I do abuse his effect like a mofo, keep my shit alive. Then Top Runner, mainly because he's a good 4-star for synchroing. And another Lulzy card, Guardian Sphinx, because no one sees it coming.
Because it's fucking Guardian Sphinx. Continue!
Then Cyber Dragon, Fiend Mega Cyber, because they are both cards that can bring themselves out if your opponent has more monsters. Fiend Mega Cyber might be coming out because I realized something that kind of made me feel like an idiot.
Okay.
Then the triple threat.
The Reborn, Dark Hole, original, Super Reborn.
Yeah. Then one MST, I'm probably going to upgrade that to 2.
Probably going to take out the Mega Cyber, but, we'll go with it. Continue.
Scapegoats, because if I use it at the end of your turn, then ditch 3 of them for Plasma. Because they can be tributed, because Plasma is not a tribute summon, he's a special summon. One set of swords to keep you busy. Shrink for those moments where shenanigans need to happen.
The creature swap for the goddamn amoeba.
Then reinforcements and Warrior Returning Alive.
Warrior support. Known.
Fusion Sage and Poly, because sometimes they do not draw it.
One searches for the other, and the other one's just there.
Yeah. And then I can use Fusion Sage for Summoner Monks.
Exactly.
Clock Tower Prison, I do not run Dreadmaster. I use it for its main effect of not taking life point damage. Usually I am able to keep it out long enough for it to work.
Usually.
Yes. Then one double summon in order to speed up the Plasma. Bullshit. Now on the traps.
Now this is full of all the tech choices. Go.
Butterfly Yoke, because it's just made to screw with people's minds. A threatening war for when they think they're gonna pull a game and then bullshit.
Hate that moment.
Scrap Iron for lulls, because it's Scrap Iron, back face down. Magic Cylinder to bounce it back in your face. Original Shiny Negate Attack.
It's also looking Hobby League-ish. Look at that shit. It's beautiful.
Then
Huge Revolution's over? Because I'm guessing he doesn't have a Starlight Red?
Nah.
Next best thing.
Pretty much.
Call of the Haunted.
Mm-hmm. One
Boundless and a Starfoil Mirror Force.
Starfoil Mirror Force. Alrighty.
And
So that's the main deck of all that shenanigans. Now we're going to go to the extra deck, full of even twice as much shenanigans.
lead monster of the extra deck, Destiny and Dragoon.
Of course.
He requires Plasma and Dogma, but once per turn he can just blow up a monster, and its current attack points come out of your life points.
What a woman.
Then Ixies, I use Heliopolis. He kind of bounces around between the decks. That's mainly because he's a 3,000 point Ixie. Then Utopia. Yeah, because Utopia is Utopia.
Indeed.
Pappy Operative.
Because that card's OP.
Then, recent addition to the team, Maestroke.
Because that card's twice as OP.
And together, all of the bullshit.
Indeed. I agree.
Now, for Synchros.
Alrighty.
One Scrap Dragon, because it's you and you, dead.
Indeed.
Junk Destroyer for when I can actually bring them out and just pop a bunch of shit.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. A Junk Destroyer. Continue.
Red Dragon Archfiend.
Yes, a Red Dragon.
Colossal Fire, because there is a okay amount of warriors in there. Then, one of the oldest cards I've had since 5Ds, Nitro Synchron.
Warrior.
Oh, Warrior.
It's all good. It's all good. It's late at night. Continue.
Manly Knight.
God damn it, guy. And it's super. Let's admire that for a second. Continue.
Then there's an Iron Chain Dragon, because one of my friends is pooping them out the ass, so...
I hate this card so much.
I don't want any more Iron Chain Dragons, and I'm not going to stop getting those.
Alright.
Flaming Mullet Man.
So good. So good. Twice as broken.
Hyper Librarian to start things out. And then Scarred Warrior, because that son of a bitch has saved my ass so many times I don't want to count him anymore.
Alrighty, so that was Chris's deck profile. You have anything else to say?
You're a pretty girl.
If any of you actually do want to talk or anything, I actually do have ways to contact me. Just like send me a message over Xbox, Gamertags Typhus Monster, and I am actually trying to start up a channel, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Gaming. Right now I've hit a small snag, but it's one of those things.
Yes.
Also, the meta must burn.
Yes, he
Down with the meta.
he doesn't like the meta, and please excuse the random black guy in the background. That's that's the man we like to title the Man of 1,000 Decks.
Also, King of Evil.
King of Evil as well. Yes, those are my Trolly friends. I know they may seem bad. They're good at heart, and quite frankly, his deck's interesting. I like it. I'd like to see some new stuff.
And considering it's able to fight the meta quite well...
Yes. I played this deck. First turn Destiny and Dragoon against Rabbit is fucking ridiculous. Alright. So, this video is 10 minutes long. It's too goddamn long. King of Red Sun 950, signing out. Trolls, sign out.
Bye!